You know, everybody has a place where their soul lives and plays. And this is part of that. Well, I've done collage work for a long time. Again, back in high school, art student, taking art classes just in high school. And my first collage work was a large peace sign. It was like 3 foot wide, 5 foot tall. The things were cut out in cardboard, and I collaged it. And I did that my senior year, and that thing traveled with me for about 10, 15 years until it finally got so ratty I just trashed it. But that's the first experience I've had with collage, and the art teacher there, you know, give her credit for introducing something that was totally new to me. I've always liked this idea of collage, though, of putting stuff together and ripping stuff apart and building something out of it. It's something that I think we all have. It's a creative urge to use our hands to build and to make something that hadn't existed before, but you know that includes your whole life. And all these papers on this, all this paper is coated with a gloss acrylic medium on the back, is painted with it, and then that dries. So I tear out the page, I paint, and that dries. So then that allows me to use a hot iron to go ahead and paste these items down. So I'm looking at some things. If I'm doing a portrait, you know, I'm looking for something where I can get started with. And so I kind of like this stuff here, so I'll start tearing. And I think I'm going to start, in this case I'll start with the legs. So I'll put a leg there. I found that if I start with the head first, my portraits get pretty big. So I like them, and that's okay, I like that one, but I like a full body portrait because it gives me a few more choices of what I can do. But anyway, these get tore out. And I like the red. Let's tear this one out just a little bit more. So I put that down there. I kind of like the way the legs are kind of pigeon-toed in with the shoes. Let's take this out. Well, I have a book, my recent one, my Collage 3 book. This book is a blurb book that I had published. I had this done right before Christmas, so these were Christmas gifts that I sent out to friends and family. And they're of my recent collages over the past year and a half that I put together. I like the paper. Well, it's kind of a matte finish, but it's a nice heavy paper as well. I like the finish. I like the finish on the cover as well. Okay, and then I'll put that down. And let's just do one piece at this point. I have a tacking iron that's hot, and I have a piece of paper coated with silicone, so that when I put the tacking iron on, then it coats, it melts the gloss medium, and then it's on there. If I want to take it off, I use, if I want to move it or peel it back off, I can do that. So I'll put that on there. And then I got a little weird spot here, but that's okay. Those things make it interesting as such. I kind of like the stripes in this. I also like the yellow. So I may look at that and go, you know, I don't know what I would do with that, but and I kind of like the words on there. Sometimes I'll use the words, or I'll go ahead and print my own words. So that would probably work for me. I guess I don't see it as failure, but when I'm making a collage and I'm putting pieces together, I mean, that's the whole process. It's recognizing that failure is, as a lot of people have said, a lot of artists have said, is that it's just part of the process. It helps me move on. I don't dwell on it. I don't worry about it. I just go, oh, a piece doesn't work. I throw it to the side and find another piece that does work in there. So once I get to a certain point on the collage, and in this case I usually wait until the end of the collage, so I would finish building the collage and then I'd kind of look at it and see what I want to do with it. But for example, I look at these legs and they're red legs and I'm thinking, you know, it'd be kind of neat. There are some marks that I found on this piece of paper here, and you can see, to me, they look like hair. So I would either think about putting hair on there, and I might glue that, or I would just start putting some hair, just draw some hair on this person. Because I envision these as just bare legs. She's not wearing tights or anything, but it's just hair on a bare leg. Okay, so these are the originals that went into the Collage 3 book, and all these are the originals. I really like this guy. For some reason I liked his eyes and his head, so. And I thought I needed a profile image, so I made that one. And my thought is, anybody can make these. Anybody can, I guess I don't put my work, what I do, at a level where I think I'm the only one who can do it, because I know that if I can do it, everybody can do this.